Students of Titumir College at Mohakhali with procession, blockade railway line, barricade program from 11 am to 10 pm underway. Second phase of the faction of Bishu Ijtema starts with a special sermons, urge conveying message of peace through invitation. Saraswati Puja underway, rituals of the Puja underway in educational institutions and temples, goddess of wisdom worshipped. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Sarah Mehzabin. Those were headlines. Now the details. Students have blocked the Mohakhali railway line with a protest march demanding that the government-run Titumir College be declared a university. A train leaving from Dhaka railway station has been blocked. The train was stopped by showing a red flag. Earlier, they had blocked the capital's Mohakhali Gulshan Road by throwing bamboo sticks throughout the day. The common people are suffering due to the road being closed. Severe traffic jams have been created. Many people got into verbal arguments with the protesters on the way. Information advisor Nahid Islam has asked Titumir College students to have patience. The Commission is preparing for the national elections targeting December this year or June 2026. This was stated by Election Commissioner Brigadier General retired Abul Fazl Muhammad Sanaullah. He made these statements at a meeting on voter list update activities 2025 and the 13th National Parliament elections at the Rajshahi Regional Election Officer's office in the morning. He said that if the government fixes a date for local elections, the Commission will organize the elections. 1.8 to 2.4 million deceased people in the past will be excluded from the voter list. Regarding the issue of veils, he said that due to legal obligations, there is no opportunity to register voters without a photograph. Reforms are an ongoing process. There is no reason to hold elections for this, said BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi. He said that the use of bullets or shotguns in any movement in the coming days should be banned. He said this after paying homage to the grave of martyred President Ziaur Rahman with the partial convening committee members of Munshiganj District BNP in the afternoon. He said that if he cannot take criticism, he should leave the post of advisor and form a political party. He said that BNP is criticizing the government for being more responsible, not for opposition. The Bangladesh Development Party has received formal registration from the EC as a new political party. The BDP wants to do politics by capturing the spirit of the 1971 Liberation War and July 2024. The party wants elections within 1 to 1.5 years after completing minimum reforms. In the morning, the party's chairman Anwarul Islam Chan and General Secretary Muhammad Nizamul Haq received the registration from EC Secretary Akhtar Ahmed at the election bhavan in Agargaon in the capital. The Bangladesh Development Party wants both reforms and elections, and the party president emphasized on realistic reforms. Jamaat-e-Islami Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman said that Awami League had turned the country into a hell and the people of the country were liberated from that hell through the July mass uprising. He said this after visiting the grave of Ishtiaq Ahmed Shrabun, who was martyred in the student movement in Mahipal, Feni at 11 am in Anandapur Union of Fulgaji, Upazila. Later, the Jamaat-e-Islami Amir held a short rally for the people of Fulgaji. In the second phase of a faction held 58th Bishu Ijtema, devotees from 22 districts, including a part of Dhaka, participated. The scholars emphasized on spreading the message of peace of Islam throughout the world through invitation. The bank of the Turag River in Tongi is crowded with Muslims who have come to participate in the Ijtema as far as the eye can see. They expressed relief that the first phase was in 2 phases. The second phase began after the Fajr prayers. In the first phase, 3,256 foreign devotees from 72 countries have participated. This phase will conclude on February 5th with concluding prayers. Saraswati Puja, one of the main religious festivals of the Hindu community, began on Monday morning across the country with great enthusiasm, festivity and religious fervor. Dedicated to Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom and knowledge, the festival holds special significance for students and educational institutions, where devotees gather to perform puja in educational institutions and temples, seeking blessings for enlightenment and learning. A court has granted 2-day remand to 9 people, including a former minister MP, in separate murder and attempt to murder cases of the capital's Badda and Kotwali police stations. The Dhaka Metropolitan Magistrate gave the order on Monday. On this day, the court granted 2-day remand orders to 7 people, including former ministers Dipu Moni, Anisul Haq and former Prime Minister's advisor Salman F. Rahman, in the murder case of auto rickshaw driver Hafizul Shikdar. In addition, the same court granted 2 people, including former MP Sulaiman Selim, in the case of the capital's Kotwali police station, 12 people, including former State Minister Kamal Mojumdar, Major General retired Ziaul Hassan, and Mohila Awami League leader Rokia Jamal, have been newly arrested in multiple murder cases of Badda, Mirpur, Kafrul, and Kodamtoli police stations. Youth and Sports Advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhuiya has said that the return of the Awami League is a threat to the security of the people of Bangladesh. He said that the Awami League has been looking for any opportunity since the first day after the change of August 5th. He also alleged that there is an attempt to create a kind of chaos centered on February. The sports advisor said these things while visiting the Saraswati Puja at the Jagannath Hall of Dhaka University on Monday morning. Malawi Force Commander Paul Valentino paid a courtesy call on Army Chief Wakaruzaman. They exchanged greetings at the Army headquarters on Monday. Before the meeting, he laid wreaths at Shikha Anirban. Later, a guard of honor was presented to him by a contingent of the Army. Paul Valentino arrived in Bangladesh on a 5-day state visit on February 2nd. This visit is expected to play an important role in enhancing mutual relations between Bangladesh and Malawi. Five people were killed and 2 others injured in rail and road accidents in 3 districts of the country due to dense fog. A truck driver and a helper were killed when a train hit them in the railgate area of Birampur in Dinajpur around 1:30 am on Sunday. Meanwhile, 2 people were killed in a road accident in Shipchor Madaripur on the Dhaka-Bhanga Expressway in the early hours of the morning. In addition, 1 person died when a drum truck collided with a microbus in the Fojtar Hat area of Shitakundo in Chittagong. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Stay with us.